Asalamualaikum all, welcome back to my channel. I pray that you are all in the best of health and iman. If you are new, welcome. My name is Nafisa. I make Islam and lifestyle videos. So if you're interested in that kind of content, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and join our family. If you are already a subscriber of mine, please do not forget to click the notification bell down below so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So inshallah, today I wanted to speak on the issue of music. Someone actually requested I made this video quite a while back. I'm sorry, I'm just getting to it now, but it's better late than never, right? So I wanted to kind of discuss how music actually affects us and maybe share some tips with you guys on how to sort of wean yourself off listening to music. Now I just wanted to throw it out there that there is a united consensus amongst the scholars in Islam that musical instruments are something that is strictly forbidden in Islam. So you will see that there will be a lot of Muslims who will not listen to songs with musical instruments in them. Now, having said that, there is a slight division in terms of, you know, listening to songs, period. There is a group that believes that listening to any kind of song, whether it has music on it or doesn't have music on it, is forbidden. And there is also another group that believe that as long as the song is not promoting anything bad or evil and it doesn't have any musical instruments in them, like songs of praise, if you like, then those are permissible. So how does music affect us? To give you guys a little bit of a backstory, I used to be one of those youths that listen to music all day every day, like all day every day. And this is not to expose myself, but this is just to show how someone who has been on one side has come out of the other side. I used to listen to music all of the time. I remember I had this CD player. Yes, CD player, I'm that old. I used to have this yellow CD player that used to just live in the kitchen. When I would wake up in the morning, any chores that I was doing, I would literally be listening to music as I was doing my chores. It was just so bad, guys. And it didn't help the fact that I happened to be someone who could sing, and I went to a girls only secondary school. So even at school, everyone knew that I was, you know, the singer, right? And I remember at a stage in my life, I must have been like 13 or something, when I, like, you know, when you ask a young person when you grow up what do you want to do, mine was, oh, I want to be a singer, right? And all my teachers, even from primary school, knew that I could sing. So everyone's kind of thinking, you might be able to make something out of this. Alhamdulillah, I didn't. Alhamdulillah, I've come out of it the other side, like I said. But yeah, I totally understand where some of the young people nowadays are coming from when they're really struggling with giving up music. So one of the effects actually that music has on you is, I believe that it enters into your subconscious mind. So subhanallah, I would listen to music, like I could hear a song maybe the first 2-3 times and literally wake up the next morning and this song is playing in my head. Like, it's in my head and I can't get it out. It's not like I went to bed singing it. I may have sung the song or listened to it like sometime during the day or whatever, but I literally wake up the very next day and this song is still in my head. One of the things that made me stop listening to music, like this particular thing, it cut me off music like straight up. I was like, I'm done. It's over, okay? It's over, I'm done. And that was that back when I was, I think maybe 15, almost 16. I was in year 11, the end of my secondary school year. And this documentary, if you like, came out. It was called The Truth Behind HipHop. That thing was a game changer for me because it opened my eyes to this world and side of music that I, up until then, was never exposed to and never knew about. The Truth About Hip Hop is this, it's basically done by a Christian preacher, and he was actually speaking in a church to a group of, you know, their church people. Don't know what you call them. Apologies to my Christian viewers. But he was preaching, and he was preaching and talking about the whole music industry and what is behind the music industry, all the subliminal messages, all the evil that is behind there, the magic, the satanic devil worshipping and all of that stuff that comes with the whole music industry. And he revealed all of those things. And when I watched that series, and that was actually, I think, the first time that I, you know, became exposed to YouTube. I think that was just when YouTube just started. My friends, I remember in secondary school, one of my friends, she was a Christian, Vanessa, if you're watching, hey. I remember her coming, she was my best friend when I was in secondary school, actually. She came to me and she was saying to me that, oh, you know, we were told these things, or we watched this thing in church, it's called The Truth Behind HipHop, and how all these you know, famous musical people, they're all involved in all of these things and blah blah blah, you should check it out. And you know, at that age you kind of roll your eyes, you're like, oh, another conspiracy theory. But I then at some point did end up watching it, and it literally took my mind off watching or listening to music. I think at that point I made a conscious decision that I was going to try and wean myself off music no matter what, and I just wasn't about that life. If I find, I think there are still some clips, because this is like probably 11 years ago or so, so this is a long time ago. And if I do find some of the clips that are still on YouTube about this program, The Truth Behind HipHop, I will leave it linked in the description box down below. But that thing made me cut off music. When I understood the lifestyle that was behind all of the music and everything else in it, that put me off of music. So that was how I managed to literally make that decision in that stage of my life that I was not going to be listening to music anymore. So now that I had made that decision that I wasn't going to listen to music anymore, the next stage was how I was going to literally empty all the crap out of my life. The first thing that I did was to get rid of my radio. I don't even know where that radio is anymore. It might still be in my parents' house. They might have thrown it away, I don't know. But I got rid of that radio. I got rid of all the CDs that I had with all of these so-called famous people. I got rid of them, I just threw them away. And I deleted all the songs off my my phone. I didn't delete all of the songs on my phone. I deleted all of the songs with like curse words and all of the rap music and all of that. I deleted all of them, but at that stage I still kept, like, you know, the slow jams and all of that, and sadly still kept my Afrobeat on my phone. But I did get rid of all of the like curse words and all of that kind of music. I got rid of that. And then eventually I also got rid of all the CDs that I had, just anything, all the songs that I had like downloaded onto my phone, I deleted those songs. Now when you do that, you're gonna go through a withdrawal symptom where you're gonna get to a stage, imagine listening to music like every day, and then all of a sudden you're not listening to music anymore. You're gonna have the urge to want to go back to listen to music. So whenever I had that urge, it just happened to be that by that time I was like in my first year at college. And if you've listened to my hijab story, you know that that time was when I started learning more about the deen, and I started to want to practice the deen. So it happened to be then that I used to watch Islam channel, and when I was watching Islam channel I came across nasheeds, and then I was like, oh my god, why hasn't anyone ever told me about this before, right? So I slowly started to replace the slow jams with nasheeds. So when I found nasheeds, it made it easy for me to get rid of the rest of the slow jams on my phone and to get rid of some of the Afrobeats. These were like the early stages of Afrobeats, and I got rid of the Afrobeat that was on my phone, and then instead downloaded the nasheeds on there. So whenever I would feel the need to want to listen to music, I would go and listen to nasheeds instead. So that was how I managed to wean myself off of music. And